What can you do with a cocoa bean? I think cocoa provides an excellent opportunity for economic growth for farmers, growth in health, growth in the chocolate world economy. Cocoa is used to make very delicious product that is produced in a very environmentally and socially sustainable way, and the whole economy will be sustainable. So, what can you make out of cocoa? Delicious economy.
The World Cocoa Foundation is an international non-profit organization representing more than 90 member companies across the cocoa value chain. We are committed to creating a sustainable cocoa economy by putting farmers first, promoting agricultural and environmental stewardship, and strengthening development in cocoa growing communities.
What we like to do is leverage what we do in the field, bringing together other development agencies, researchers, NGOs, people with different kinds of expertise to help look at solutions to improving farmer livelihoods.
Cocoa is a key ingredient in chocolate. To understand the journey that the cocoa bean takes from the farm to the consumer begins by understanding the critical role that farmers play in this process.
A typical cocoa farm is a family-run, enterprise. What distinguishes a cocoa farm in Asia or in South America or in Africa is mainly the size and the level of business orientation that the farmer would have. But they all have one common denominator. It's a family farm.
Farmers grow cocoa trees on small farms in tropical environments within 15 to 20 degrees around the equator.
You have different varieties of cocoa that grow in different parts of the world. There are three main regions for cocoa growing. You have the African region, mainly West Africa, producing about 70% of the world output. You have the Latin South America region, and then you have Asia and Oceania region. But they all have different flavors here.
Cocoa is a delicate and sensitive crop, and farmers must protect trees from the wind and sun. A farmer can extract 20 to 50 beans per pod, depending on the variety of cocoa. The beans are fermented and dried, then sold to a buying station or local agent. The cocoa beans are then exported to a processor or manufacturer who roasts and grinds the beans, then adds cocoa butter, milk, sugar, and other ingredients depending on the finished chocolate product. Cocoa farmers and their families also face a variety of issues, ranging from low farm productivity to pests and disease, to environmental concerns and access to education and training.
I usually say it's not only humans that like the product coming from cocoa, but also insects and pests love cocoa. One of our action plans is to make sure that farmers get the best planting material, they get the inputs they need to replenish the soil, because every pod that comes out of the tree takes out nutrients.
We help cocoa farmers to address these challenges through a combination of field and research programs and through the joint efforts of our many members and partners working together to share knowledge and drive positive change.
We try to work, first of all, with partnerships, looking at how we work closer with governments, with local NGOs and community groups, and how we aggregate farmers, how we encourage farmers to work collectively together so that we can improve our ability to reach them.
We have specific training modules that go to the farmer, something we call the farmer field school, where farmers will meet in one farmer's farm and they will use that to learn a certain number of lessons about cocoa husbandry, and they see it's visual, and they practice and they carry it on to their own farms and they tell their neighbors about it. It's also important to train the farmer that cocoa farming is a business. So we have projects that teach them business skills, fundamental bookkeeping, record keeping of what they do on the farm.
It's interesting to talk with farmers who have graduated from these programs to see exactly how their lives have changed. In some cases, they've increased the size of their homes. In other cases, they've sent their kids to school. In other cases, they've invested in enlarging their farms. We're seeing a very positive impact on the ground.
Our research programs and scientific grants help fuel agricultural innovation, reducing crop loss and improving productivity and quality of cocoa. Cocoa can be a powerful economic engine, providing income and opportunity for regions where both can be difficult to find.
The interesting aspect of the projects that WCF carries out all over the world, the impact farmers, the impact quality that the members are looking for to produce beautiful chocolate.
It's a complex supply chain, but if you always keep the farmer first and listen to what the farmer's needs are, that's when you can really find the meaningful solutions.